What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB, and welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 Mod Spotlights, where we're playing as WWE in the current year 2015. We're going to be booking Monday Night Raw. Out of curiosity, I didn't check this. When is our next pay-per-view? Is this the go-home show? What am I looking for? Schedule. So our next pay-per-view is Extreme Rules, and yes, this is the go-home show. Alright, so I think I have an idea of some of the things I want to do tonight. So I don't know what I want to start off tonight with, but I know I kind of want to do like a pick your poison kind of thing with Rollins and Orton. So let me just put those angles in now. And the only way I can think about doing a pick your poison thing is having like Orton and Rollins like approach the guy that they want to, I guess, take out their enemy. So it's, pretty simple, to be completely honest. Don't know who I want them to fight yet, though. So what I do know is I want to have AJ Lee cut a promo on, what's her name? Paige. So it'll be about like 4 minutes should be fine there. Of course, we're going to have Cena's Open Challenge. I'm thinking we'll do a Roman Reigns match as well. Who will Roman fight, though, is a good question. So, I'd like to tell you guys a little story right now. So, if any of you guys watched the... If any of you watched the things I do to record video, you guys might remember that I had like a little weird setup going on with my USB thing that connected my headset to my laptop. There was it was like a whole weird setup that basically involved like a toothpick that was making it work. I know, strange, right? And maybe Luke Harper would be a good match for Roman Reigns, considering it's a Wyatt family thing anyway. Have you guys fought? Nope. So it's kind of funny. After I was recording, or after I finished recording all those videos, that little setup I had there stopped working, basically. Like, the toothpick broke, and, yeah. I was a little kind of worried because I wasn't sure what I was going to be able to do for recording now, because that obviously, wasn't, going to work, basically, since the toothpick was breaking. And, basically, what I ended up doing, since I couldn't get that USB thing to work, is for like the past hour, I've been holding my charger in a very specific area to charge my old headset, because the only reason my old headset I had to stop using that one is because, well, basically what I just said, the charger messes up a little bit, and I have to like, you know what I'm trying to say, I think. So basically, make short story short, or long story short, I should say, would be the word. I have to basically I had to hold that thing there, and I have a limited time to where I can record. I don't know how long the headset will last, so let's hope for the best. It should last a little while, to be honest. So basically what you guys just saw me do is I'm having Ambrose attack Big Show backstage so he can take on Kane tonight. Even though it's kind of a dumb match, but whatever. And you guys will have your 12 minutes with Dean Ambrose getting the win. Oops. And he'll get like the upper hand tonight, I guess. I don't know. I'll be honest, like you guys, I've gotten a lot of good feedback for this WWE mod, and I'm a little kind of confused because I don't think I'm doing that great of a job booking, to be honest. I don't like the way things are going. You know, now that I think about it, let's not do this. Let's have like it's the go home show, and I need to do something with like to lead in for Dean Ambrose and the Authority. I guess I have an idea. And it even has a way to start out the show. So it'll be a modern TV opening. Dean Ambrose coming out complaining, and he'll be interrupted by Triple H. These two can argue for about 10 minutes. And that'll be what starts off the show. And then we'll talk about a match announcement. This is the one I want. Where it's talking about how Dean Ambrose will take on Kane and Big Show later tonight. Oh, oops. Dean Ambrose will take on Big Show later tonight with a mystery partner. Well, he has to find one. I wonder who it'll be. It won't be Roman Reigns, who I was actually going to go with until I realized that he had a match. We still need to do Pick Your Poison. So I'm going to do a match announcement, but it's not going to be a match announcement saying like, hey, these two are going to be fighting each other. It's advertising that Seth Rollins and Randy Orton get to pick each other's opponents tonight. Pick your poison. Put that there. And then, you know what? Let's start off with Roman Reigns and Luke Harper. I feel like that'd be a great bout. So we'll have you guys work the crowd. And then we'll do the Bray Wyatt. He'll appear on like the Titantron and, you know, hyping up the match between the two at Extreme Rules. Interesting enough, I think WWE might be watching my Total Extreme Wrestling playthroughs, Nerds and Geeks, because last night at Money in the Bank, this is being recorded, well, actually, technically it's Tuesday now, but a couple days ago Money in the Bank was, and yeah, I just would like to say Roman Reigns is now going to be officially feuding with Bray Wyatt, and I kind of predicted that. Not really, I'm just, you know, blowing steam at my ass, but you guys know what I'm saying. Still need to figure out what I want to do with Ziggler and Stardust and Bryan and Miz. I'm thinking what I would like to do is Miz on guest commentary. Excuse me. I guess I have the hiccups right now. Oh, I hate hiccups so much. I despise them. It'll be Daniel Bryan versus... Oh my god, hiccups are the worst. Daniel Bryan will battle Stardust in a one-on-one bout. Unless you two have fought each other one-on-one. Oh, it was on SmackDown. That's fine. That was a draw. This time it's not going to be a draw. You guys will go at it for... What is Stardust, an upper mid? He is an upper mid Carter, so we'll give you 12 minutes as well. Daniel Bryan. Oh, no. I was wrong about that one. Stardust getting the victory. And then open. Let's give it all out because I feel like these two could do great. And we'll have a distraction from The Miz. Simple as that, right? Intercontinental title does not need to be on the line for this match. And that'll be fine. Okay. See, this is the problem with Raw. Sometimes you run out of ideas. I gotta figure out who I want to fight Orton and who I want to fight. I almost said Dolph Ziggler. Seth Rollins. Okay, I got an idea. I have an idea. So we'll go to, it'll be Alliance. I guess common target would be it. And Randy Orton will approach none other than Dolph Ziggler. Give him like 3 minutes, and that'll go to the commercial. Actually, let's have... Alright, see, I wish there was a thing where it would show, like, tag team is getting ready. Is there one of those, like, tag team? Nope. It's only worker getting ready, because I'd like to have, like, 2 people walk into the ring, but whatever. We'll, I guess, make that, so... I guess worker, rated on overness, on screen, gibberish, commentary, team of 1 and 2. Cool. Save. Save. Alright, and it'll be both Bree and Nikki Bella heading to the ring. So it'll be Bella Twins walk to the ring. That'll lead into, I guess, a commercial break where we come back and it's a 2v2 bout where the Bella Twins, who are not in here, surprisingly, Brie Bella and Nikki Bella will be battling the team of Naomi and Natalia? Oh, actually, yes, Natalia. I've got an idea, Nuts and Geeks. It'll be 8 minutes. Nikki will get the victory over Naomi. Let's make it an open bout. And where is the... Well, there's nothing like that, so. And we'll have a turn in there. You guys have seen for a little while now that we've been teasing the turn. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys this. Jim Ross has now officially joined us, so that's good, right? I'm going to have The Miz replace Jerry Lawler. Because, yes. Yes, but yeah, Jim Ross has joined us finally. We finally got him under contract. For our pay-per-views, it'll be Michael Cole, Jim Ross, and JBL. SmackDown will be Cole, Booker T, and JBL. And Monday Night Raw will be Cole, Lawler, and Jim Ross. Just thought I'd point that out. I just noticed it now. So Natalia makes the heel turn, which she's been teasing for a while now. And let's do a psych up, which will be Triple H basically getting, telling Big Show and Kane, like, you guys are going to go out there and you're going to destroy Ambrose. That way he won't make it to the event or something like that. I don't know. Something Triple H would say. Something dark side. And then I'd like to do a promo. Let's actually do a rant. Rant against opponents, and it'll be Stardust cutting one of his strange promos in the background. Never referring to Dolph Ziggler by name, always referring to him as Blonde Boy or the Faded Star or something like that. Or the star that's going out or blinking. Something, I don't know. The way I like to imagine it is Stardust basically, he looks at like Dolph Ziggler like, as wrestlers are stars and Ziggler stars, running out. He doesn't have it. I don't know how to explain it, but basically because it's just like it seems Ziggler always smacks his head against the glass ceiling that he never gets to do his thing. So leading up to the commercial break, I know I just do random commercial breaks. I don't even know if I explained that thing right. What I was trying to say is Stardust basically looks at, championships as the highest thing. Like, what did he call the tag team titles? The Golden Keys or something like that. And he looks at wrestlers, as also as other stars. And basically, Dolph Ziggler's hit the glass ceiling so many times, his star is fading, and Stardust wants to put that star out, basically. So we're going to do basically the same thing we've been doing with Cena. He's going to hype up this Sunday in his match against Rusev. Which will lead into him being like, but that's Sunday. We're at Monday Night Raw. And I still got an open challenge to make. So he makes his open challenge. And that'll be accepted by an unknown person, because I haven't chosen them yet. It'll be John Cena versus I meant to make not the women's division. All right, well let's go. It's not going to be enhancement talents either. Let's look at openers first. So we got Adrian Neville, Bo Dallas, Slater, and Xavier Woods. I'm not feeling any of them. Lower mids. Nah. Alright, here we go. I'm going to have Cesaro accept it. So it'll be John Cena versus Cesaro. And you guys will go on for 12 minutes because I like to treat Cesaro like he's, an upper mid-carder. And it'll go to Cena. Open. I'm going to keep Cesaro strong. Actually, make this an all-out bout. Okay. Why is this not popping up? Oh no! Alright, well, let's just talk for a bit since totally. Okay, there it goes. Finally not responding. So far, I like the show. I think it's going really well. So we have Extreme Rules coming up, of course. That's going to be all extreme stuff. But the only problem is a lot of the wrestlers here don't have, what's it called? Hardcore ability. And, yeah, it just sucks. It's no fun. It's no bueno. Because you can never, do hardcore matches. Backstage, we're going to do an interview where Roman Reigns is, not hyping, ranting against Bray Wyatt. Godly. Oh, this is why. Look at that. McAfee's doing, installing updates. Thanks for that, McAfee, during my recording of all things, right? Gotta choose the perfect time to do stuff. It's what you're best at. Alright, Roman. We'll let you. And then we'll do a worker walking to the ring. Commercial break, basically. Whenever you see a worker walking to the ring, it's usually a commercial break. And Dean Ambrose it'll be this time. I will say, I'm running out of minutes. So let's not do Ambrose walking to the ring, actually. Let's do Orton walking to the ring. And the way I'd like to do this, actually, is have Seth Rollins do what I'm going to be doing with Dean Ambrose later tonight, but it's not exactly what the storyline. We're going to be doing reveal of his mystery partner, which isn't his mystery partner, But it's this person that he's going to be facing, and it's going to be Rusev. So Seth Rollins. Choice is Rusev. I guess for Orton, I guess would be. We'll have you go on for like 6 minutes. That'll lead to our bout, which is Rusev versus Randy Orton. I'll go on for 12 minutes as well. Rusev getting the victory. Open, all-out bout, and it'll have Orton getting distracted by Rollins. Cool. Now, I guess what we can do is have like a thing backstage, or like Natalia like explains why she turned her back on Naomi. So we'll just do a quick little match there, and then Natalia, Naomi, give them like 3 minutes. Lead into our next bout. So let's do, even though I haven't chosen, we'll go 2v2, and it'll be Big Show and Kane versus, not Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose. No one really's got good momentum on their side. Hey, you know what? Let's go Dean Ambrose and Ryback. 12 minutes. Do I want Ambrose to get the win here? Yeah, let's give Ambrose the win. Open bout. We also want to keep Ryback strong. And yeah. And then I'd like to do like a post-match 2-on-1 attack. Like they get rid of Ambrose and then just beat down on Ryback. Like, oh, they just got rid of Ambrose, and then turn all their attention towards Ryback and start beating down on him. Pretty good, right? And then we'll do, another workers walking, which will be Seth Rollins. And then that'll lead to our main event of the night. And it'll be Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. I'll give you guys 13 minutes. And Rollins will get the victory in an open, all-out bout. But we're also going to do a post-match attack when Seth Rollins gets hit with the RKO out of nowhere and Orton poses with the title to end off the show. So we need 6 more minutes to proceed. Didn't use Sheamus. We didn't use Mark Henry. I guess I can give Sheamus like a quick jobber match, which I think is exactly what I'm going to do. So it'll be Sheamus. I don't want it to be Adam Rose. I don't know why Heath Slater's a face. Let's go. Oh wow, Kofi Kingston's got some good momentum on him. I was thinking R-Truth. R-Trizzle. Yeah, Hershaw, I gotta put it on faces only. Go all. Who? No women. Sheamus can't fight the girl. Excuse me for coughing in your guys' ear there. Let's go Goldust. I'll give him 8 minutes. Actually have a decent match. Sheamus, open bout. Ugh. Screw that then. Just do a jobber match then. And if it gives us any problems, we'll do like a promo or something. I don't know. Sheamus. Give him. Let's give him Kofi Kingston. Kofi's got some momentum for some reason. My apologies again. Decisive. Seriously? Stupid. Where do I want to put this? Let's put it... God. I'm so sorry. I really am. I have a tickle in my throat all of a sudden. We'll do an authority thing. So it's just like... I guess we'll do Psych Up again. Even though I don't really care. It's not Psych Up, it's just them talking, but whatever. Just to get rid of that stupid thing. Move this up. Put that right there, actually, because then it leads to Orton doing his thing and so on. Alright, look at the analysis. Who didn't get on the show? It was Mark Henry. I don't care. Haven't used Eric Rowan yet. Or Big E, for that matter. Okay. We're going to do a tag team match. It'll be... Did I not use them? Where are they at? Or are they used already? Oh, I'm using Cesaro. Never mind. Well, that defeats the purpose. Because I was going to use, do Cesaro and, what's their names? Well, that's stupid. Now I can't do it. Gosh darn it. Whatever. So we have no main eventers, right? Nope. Upper mids, there's Mark Henry we didn't book. Who can we do something with? I know I want to get Neville on the card. I thought maybe there was something else I wanted to do. Guess not. Heels is what I wanted to go to, actually. Oh, what are you doing, mouse? Have I done Curtis Axel versus Neville? No, I haven't. Might as well do it. Give you guys 8 minutes. Neville gets the victory. Open bout. Alright, welcome to the nerds and geeks who decided to click the annotation to skip on ahead to just view the results of the show. This is the go-home show leading up to Extreme Rules, so I tried to, make it kind of like, a go-home show and not just a regular show. I think I actually did a pretty good job here, and I kind of like the show, so let's see how we do, shall we? So in the pre-show, we're continuing to book Adrian Neville, get him some more momentum. So we have about that some solid in-ring action, but no crowd heat. Neville defeating Axel with shooting star press. And wow, Adrian Neville and Curtis Axel have great chemistry, and it showed in their performance. Not bad grade either for an opener, so 60 is pretty good. Neville's on a good streak right now. Moving on to the actual show, Dean Ambrose starts off in the ring. He's ranting on about how the Authority is preventing him from reaching his, what's the word? From reaching the brass ring or something, basically, you know. And how Triple H has had it out for him. This leads to Triple H coming out and, you know, saying that he has no problem with Dean Ambrose or anything, you know, doing their typical Triple H, like, I have no problem with you, I do what's best for business, yada yada. And you know what's best for business tonight is Dean Ambrose finding a tag team partner and taking on Kane and Big Show. And Ambrose, I know how well liked you are backstage, I'm sure you'll have no problem doing that. But if you don't, let's just say we'll have an early showing of Extreme Rules because it'll be a handicap match. Good start off for Monday Night Raw. Got an 81B. And then the announcers put over tonight that Big Show and Kane will take on Ambrose and a mystery partner of his choosing. And then also, not taking each other on tonight, by the way, but this is just saying that, hey, Rollins gets to choose Orton's opponent and Orton gets to choose Rollins' opponent. Pick your poison tonight. And then our match, oh man, suffered from lack of psychology. That sucks. So we have a match that has some good action and average heat. Roman Reigns defeating Luke Harper. Why does it keep saying submission? By spear. No worker improvements. Got a 57 C-. Could have been a better match, but apparently no one had psychology, so it should made the match bad, even though I'd argue Luke Harper has some good psychology, but whatever. And then Bray Wyatt appears on the Tron and, you know, starts hyping up the this Sunday's match between them and how Roman Reigns can keep climbing all he wants, but Bray Wyatt is always going to be there to push him down. And Roman Reigns is improving in acting. That's awesome. Moving on, AJ cutting a promo on Paige, talking about basically if Paige wants to make this personal, I can make it personal. Got a 55 C-. Not a bad rating for a diva, if you ask me. Then again, AJ's pretty good on the stick. And then Miz comes down to do color commentary on the next match. Got a C+ for that. That's pretty cool. And, oh my lord, a 78B. I am, right now you can't see me, but I am bowing to Daniel Bryan. And a bout that featured great action and a good crowd. Stardust defeating Daniel Bryan after distraction from The Miz, and he hit him with the Crossroads. 78B. That's awesome. And look at this, an 80 following up. Good, good, good. Randy Orton approaches Dolph Ziggler and talks about how it's pick your poison, and he'd like to pick Dolph Ziggler to take on Seth Rollins, and Ziggler, of course, agrees to do so. And then we see Brie and Nikki walking to the ring. Nothing special there. Leads to our next match that, wow, got a 53 C- again. I'm a little surprised for a Divas match. Awesome. Solid in-ring action, no crowd heat. Brie and Nikki defeating Naomi and Natalya, when Nikki defeated Naomi with twin magic, really. I would assume this is also after Natty turned her back on Naomi. So let us complete this turn. And Natalya is now officially a heel. And Naomi's improving in performance. 53C. Good, 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 good. And look at this, an 80B. Good job. Triple H psyching both Kane and Big Show up for the match against Dean Ambrose later tonight. Then Stardust having a promo backstage in the complete dark with just, you know, stars, you know, not really stars, but you know what I mean, like little holes that make it, with light shining through, that make it look like stars. Like I said prior, talking about how Dolph's star is, well, he doesn't really mention Dolph by name, as I said before. He always calls him the star that's, like, falling down and stuff like that, the shooting star, I guess. And basically saying that soon enough, you'll be able to rest, sweet, sweet star, because I'm going to put you to sleep. Like I said, talking about Dolph Ziggler. And then we have a match that had some good action. Average heat. Sheamus defeating Kofi Kingston with the Celtic Cross. We had a lack of psychology again. Don't know why. And Xavier Woods did some good work ringside. New Day sucks. That's awesome. And then Cena's walking to the ring. That leads to a commercial break. And then Cena's in the ring. It's got the same exact rating as him walking to the ring. Interesting. Hyping his upcoming bout this Sunday against Rusev. Leads to him doing his open challenge. It got an 82, which is accepted by Cesaro, one half of the tag team champions. Cesaro makes his way to the ring. The two have a bout that had some good action, average heat. Cena beats Cesaro with the attitude adjustment, making his third defense of his title. Got a 63C. Could be better. Then Roman Reigns cutting off a promo basically about ranting on about Bray Wyatt and how he's going to shut him up at Extreme Rules. He improvised well throughout the segment, so that's pretty good for him. And he got a 72B-. Good rating to lead into the pay-per-view, despite the fact that we do have SmackDown to go through still. And then got an 82B. Triple H psyching Seth Rollins up for tonight's main event. Randy Orton shown walk into the ring. Got a 76B-. Not bad. Rollins comes out and says it's time for him to reveal Orton's mystery opponent, not partner. And out comes Rusev. And then that leads to our bout, which is an 82B. Thank you so much. Good crowd, good action. Rusev defeating Randy Orton with the bullplex. After Rollins did distract him, Lana does some good work ringside. Orton and Rusev have great chemistry, which is awesome. And, well, Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross work to announce table together. We already knew that. 82B, good job. And then Natalya just, explaining why she turned on Naomi earlier tonight, whatever. And then this isn't our main event, my bad. Match that had 73B-, our semi-main event. Wait a minute. I think I mixed them up. Unless I never did it. There's supposed to be a reveal of Ambrose introducing Ryback as his partner. I'm not sure if I did it. Some good action, average heat. Ambrose and Ryback defeating Big Show and Kane. When Ambrose defeated Kane with the Midnight Special. Way good Ryback on TV as well. I did not do a reveal. Ryback celebrating the ring, but Big Show and Kane beat him down to the ring, along with Ambrose, but they just kind of tossed him out. Knockout punch, and then they decided to just kind of beat down on Ryback to send Ambrose a message, I guess, would be the way I would book that. Rollins making his way to the ring, to our main event, which is between him and Dolph Ziggler. That got a 64. Seriously? I had like 2 matches tonight. Maybe 3. No, I did have 3. Rusev, Ambrose, and Bryan's match all had Bs. And freaking Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler have a 64? I don't buy it. Great action, average heat. Rollins defeating Ziggler with the Phoenix Splash. No psychology again. Again, I disagree. Rollins probably has great chemistry. Whoever made this mod did not do a very good job. At least we end off of Orton giving him the RKO, getting a B-. And it increased our popularity in 19, but lost us in 16. I guarantee that 16 is probably America and or Canada. Ugh, I blame Seth Rollins. I'm not taking the title off of him at Extreme Rules, but Rollins, you're on thin ice. Thin ice, Rollins. You better watch yourself. I might take the title off you sooner rather than later. Maybe give it to Dean Ambrose. Nah, maybe. I don't know who I'm going to do yet. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. Don't know who I'm going to feud Rollins with. Don't know any of that jazz. Look at DJ Hyde, David Markland, American professional wrestler, graduate of CZW Wrestling Academy. He's the on-screen authority there. Wonder if Ambrose has ever fought DJ Hyde. Come on, Jesus, there we go, finally. We're not even the number 1 thing. Noah was. Noah. Whatever. Well, what is this? New shoot interview. Apparently taped. Oh, yeah, he was released by TNA, right? Pulls no punches. Repeatedly slams TNA. When it pulls no punches when it comes to his dislike for John Gabrick. Huh. I actually have a personal TNA playthrough that I actually am doing pretty good in, I think. I'm raising popularity, so it's always good. CZW getting a lot of divas. Wonder if they're like just getting a divas division or something. Okay. So our ratings were up. So it was a better show than last week. I want to do this on camera since I didn't do this last time. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm almost positive it was these two. 1, 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, it was probably America and Canada, while everything else did good. Unfortunately, we can't visit it. Well, not what I meant to do. We can't check our progress yet because it's only been a month, but Yep, we're most likely going to be losing popularity. Sigh. At least Daniel Bryan and The Miz is doing good. I've got some good storylines here. Let's do some pre-booking before we end it off, because I don't think I've pre-booked anything. Let's not do it. Don't need to do that. Who wants to see that? Auto push the roster. Not that I think anybody's really changed. And let's do a creative meeting. Cena, Orton, Bryan, Big Show, and Dean Ambrose are considered our franchise players, not Seth Rollins. Notice that. Big Show's the primary heel. That's sad. AJ's considered the next big thing. Paige, AJ, Jimmy Uso, Xavier Woods, and Bo Dallas are hot prospects. Mr. McMahon, Triple H, Cena, Paul Heyman, and Ambrose can talk the talk. Cena, Bryan, Ambrose, Orton, and Stardust are showstoppers. Bryan, Kidd, Cena, Ambrose, and The Miz are ring generals. Rusev, Cena, Lesnar, Rollins, and Ambrose are currently considered hot, while Zack Ryder, Swagger, Ryback, Sting, and The Miz have apparently no momentum. Sting and Kane are on a time decline, and hidden gems are Ryan Nemeth, Chris Hero, Jesus Rodriguez, surprisingly, Jay Lethal, and the creepy, ever so creepy, Sanjay Dutt. Just weirds me out. I don't know why. Always has. Most likely always will. Here's everyone's birthdays. Look, Cena's going to be 38. Good for Cena. I'm just ranting on now, nerds and geeks. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, do me a favor. Comment, like, subscribe. Especially comment below if you have any recommendations, people you want me to bring in, or just anything really to contribute to the mods. I'd love to hear your comment. I might actually take it in consideration. As always, I will see you guys next time. So until then, have a wonderful day.